Come home, you've been gone so long. Come home, back where you belong. Come home, listen to the words of my song. Well, I know it's been hard for you, and I know all that you've been through. Come home to those who really love you. Life gets very dark out there when your heart's not right. True friends are often hard to find. Come back home, love waits for you, along with open arms, to free your soul and keep you from all harm. Come home, you know we've all done wrong. Come home, no need to sing sad songs. Come home and rest your weary soul. Mom and Dad will be waiting for you, and all of your family too. Get back all the devil has taken from you. Life gets very dark out there when your heart's not right, and true friends are often hard to find. Come back home, love waits for you, along with open arms, to free your soul, keep you from all harm. Come home, you've been gone so long. Come home, back where you belong. Come home, listen to the words of my song. Thank you, thank you. You know, seasons go by so fast. You know, when I was a kid, it was summertime, and I was waiting forever for Christmas, you know. But it's not that way anymore. And this song is called Seasons Change Again. And we live in a great place to really see that happen, too. Warm evenings turning cooler. It's early, but the sun's gone to bed. Trees of green are fewer as the withered leaves turn red. Children no longer huddle around the park till who knows when. Pack up your summer wardrobe as the seasons change again. Weekend trips to the Smokies, be sure to bring a sweater or two. Sharing smiles round a fire as Mr. Wind shows us what he can do. Feeling chilly here outside, but a warm heart's on fire within. Enjoying time with family as the seasons change again. Flannel shirts and hot chocolate, woolen socks and boots, sowing love and kindness, reaping winter fruit. icicles and ice skates, shoveling snow again. Put on your gloves and earmuffs as the seasons change again. Homemade fudge and cookies, making our pants fit tight. Christmas trees and shopping, untangling Christmas lights. The kids behaving much better so their Christmas dreams can come true. Another year of memories being made and shared with you. Kids behaving much better so their Christmas dreams can come true. Another year of memories being made and shared with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is Gary Gilleran with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Gary is obviously a local singer-songwriter here in Knoxville and a retired insurance salesman.
Semi-retired.
Semi-retired.
Got to take care of my people.
Okay. So, what is, we just finished up a holiday. We're headed straight into another holiday. You were talking before the show about kids and grandkids and stuff like that. So what are the holidays like at your house?
Crazy. In one word. No, we're blessed to have 5 children and 11 grandchildren. They all live right in this area. So needless to say, when we get together, it's a good time,
So I know some of your kids make music. Do you all ever play music through the holidays, during the holidays?
Yeah. In fact, I've had a son that's played here before with Guy Marshall. He plays drums with them, and now he's on his own. And Justin was at the Jig and Reel with him a while back. He's a solo artist, plays guitar. He's multi-talented, trumpet, guitar, keyboard. And Zach, my son Zach. And we've just, we're a musical family. But you know what? When we get together at the holidays, a lot of times you would think that we're just going to all get together and play music. But, we just try to catch up because we don't see each other that often, even though we're right here in town,
Right. So you've written some holiday tunes. That's not not a lot of people do that. Occasionally I'll have somebody that says, I have a Christmas song I can do. But you like writing the holiday tunes?
Yeah, and what I don't like is my phone going off, so let me just turn it off. We're going to do one here in a little bit, but right now I'd like to do a song that's...
Well, before you do that song, one last thing we need to cover is who are these gentlemen you have on stage with you here?
Lest I forget, my friend to my left playing the saxophone, Jack Fernari, and... I've known Jack longer than I've known a lot of my kids. And we grew up playing music together a lot in church. And Jack is probably, in my opinion, one of the best jazz saxophone, clarinet players in Knoxville. He's been playing around Knoxville for over 40 years, originally from Detroit. And to my right, my dear friend Michael Waddle. And I met Michael. I met at the Knoxville Songwriters Association, who where a lot of us have made contacts, and Michael has written a lot of good songs that have been recorded by others in the gospel, bluegrass, and country market. So extremely talented, and also was willing to come and play bass with me today. So anyway.
Well, Gary will be performing up in Townsend on next Friday.
This Friday. Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I can't believe it's December already.
December 2nd, yeah.
December 2nd. And that is at 6:30. He'll be doing a songwriter round there. You can search him out and find him at Reverb Nation is probably the best spot there to find
and YouTube.
Gary.
And this next song, Well, at the Abbey, I'm going to be up there with a couple songwriter friends. Mitch Townley, he plays in a group that I'm in, Back Pew Poets, and we do 60s and 70s songs. A lot of the times we go around we have a program we do in senior centers and so forth. But this next song is about songwriters. A lot of us do what we're doing here today, but maybe have never made it big, didn't have quite the talent as our friend Marky has, and never have really been able to take off real well. So this is a song about songwriters. It's called Forget My Song. In the morning he'd pick up his guitar, expressing thoughts inside his head. He'd sometimes surprise himself hearing some of the things he said. He'd go where his music took him. Sometimes it took him back to bed, inspired by family life, nature and such, TV news and things he had read. He never sang at the Grand Ole Opry, but he sang his song for me. His stage was a kitchen table, or wherever he happened to be. He sang lessons he learned about life, God's love, and his family. He didn't sing for fortune or for fame, just what came naturally. His wife and kids were his inspiration, recalling days gone by, memories captured with pen and paper, made him one happy guy. When writing he found himself often laughing right out loud, recalling times he spent with his family, made him feel so doggone proud. He never sang at the Grand Ole Opry, but he sang his songs for me. The stage was the Blue Plate Special, or wherever he happened to be. He sang lessons he learned about life, God's love, and his family. He didn't sing for fortune or for fame, just what came naturally. He sang best when he sang to his Savior, who gave all for you and me. He tenderly sang of his love for God, God's people and family. When time is through with no more left to do, he would often say to me, you can forget my song, but don't forget you belong to one who died upon the tree. He never sang at the Grand Ole Opry, but he sang his songs for me. His stage was the Blue Plate Special, or wherever he happened to be. He sang lessons he learned about life, God's love, and his family. He didn't sing for fortune or for fame, just what came naturally. You know, Christmas isn't always a happy time. In fact, sometimes it's very blue for some people. You know, this next song Jack and I did together, I would never thought I would ever play a song called Christmas Blues at a funeral. But we did. We had a friend who had his wife passed away before Christmas, and she loved Motown, she loved the blues. And he was a friend of Jack and ours and mine, and he said, I'd like for y'all to play that song at the Receiving of Friends in her honor. So we did. And it's called Christmas Blues. Well, I never had much. At least, baby, I had you. Well, I never had much. At least, baby, I had you. Now you're gone. I don't know what to do. Well, it's Christmas, and everybody's running around. Well, it's Christmas, and everybody's running around. But without you, baby, no joy can be found. Bought me some eggnog and a big old Christmas tree. Bought me some eggnog, baby, and a big old Christmas tree. Hoping maybe, baby, well, you'll come back to me. Spoke to Santa, I told him what was on my mind. Spoke to Santa Claus, I told him what was on my mind. Well, you're the only thing underneath the tree that I wanna find. Thank you. The Christmas Blues. This next song is self-explanatory. It just tells you that I'm lost in the 60s. Seems like that's where all the good music came from. I know I'm getting old, just turned 70. The songs I hear today just don't mean much to me. I'm lost in the 60s and still just long to hear songs like Tears on My Pillow. Can't buy me love, Mr. Tambourine Man. This hard rockin' country just can't relate to me. And music's a big part of this old man's history. I like to hear the words that come right from the heart. Songs like Coal Miner's Daughter, Bye Bye Love, You're Cheating Hard. Songs of 60s, songs of life, telling a story in black and white. Love and freedom, war and hate. Songs that still ring true today. Tractors and tight jeans don't mean a thing to me. Rapping and hip-hop just don't understand me. Give me songs of love in 3-part harmony. Songs like Love Me Tender, My Girl, Unchained Melody. I know that I am not alone. Give me a radio, not a phone. When I am driving in my car, I tune in where WDVXR. I guess I've made my point. I think you now know. When I sit down to write, where my heart tends to go, I get with my songwriters, me, myself, and I, to write what may not be a hit, but I'll still try for another. Tears on my pillow can't buy me love, Mr. Tambourine Man. Mr. Tambourine Man. Mr. Tambourine Man. Thank you very much.
That's Gary Gilleran on the Blue Plate Special. We're going to get one more tune from Gary here in just a second, but how about one last round of applause for Marky here today, the first half of the show. Welcome our new friend from the Ukraine here to Knoxville, Tennessee, and our good friend up there, Gary, as well, for making music for us here today. You can join us again tomorrow. Chris Marshall will be here with us on the Blue Plate Special. Of course, let's see, Gary has some CDs available over at the merch table.
Cyber Monday special.
Oh, yes, it is Cyber Monday, y'all. Shopping. And, of course, we are listener-supported here at WDVX. There's always a donation box in the back of the room. A few bucks in the box keeps the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Thank you all so much for being here with us today.
Thank you very much, and thank you, folks, for listening. This last song is one that I co-wrote. I don't do a lot of co-writing, but my 2 grandchildren and I sat down to write a Christmas song, and I'm not going to tell you which lyrics they wrote and which ones I did. You might be able to figure it out, but it's called Christmas Time. Christmas time, Christmas time. Everyone knows it's the best time to spend time with your mother, sister and brother, and love one another. It's Christmas time. So wrap up your presents, cook turkey and pheasant. The day is so pleasant. It's Christmas time. Mary and Joseph were strangers. Jesus was born in a manger. Everyone came to see him. They want to believe in the King of Kings. All nations sing. The kings came bearing gifts they were carrying to lay before the infant king. Everybody should know he washed our sin as white as snow, and he was born for a reason, the Christmas season. He loves us so, now everybody knows. So when you open your presents, eat turkey and pheasant. The day is so pleasant. It's Christmas time. So when you open your presents, eat turkey and pheasant. The day is so pleasant. It's Christmas time. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's Gary Gilleran. Thank y'all, and join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.